Welcome to my channel, Maria Smith, Catholic Life Coach. I'm going to continue with the series on marriage videos, and in this video I'm going to be talking about love as an act of the will. Back in 2016, one of the first courses that I took for my degree program was Marriage and Family at Holy Apostles. In this course, which was, if not my favorite, definitely one of my favorites, I wrote a paper called Heroic Virtue in Sacramental Marriages. And in it, I used a lot of wonderful resources, and one of them was a book by Archbishop Fulton Sheen, who wrote the book 3 to Get Married, how important it is to have God as part of every marriage, especially sacramental marriages. And in it, Venerable Fulton Sheen says, when a husband gives up an unloving wife, or a wife gives up on an unloving husband, there is a denunciation of love in the universe, a betrayal of the love of God who loved us even when we were sinners. So loving one's spouse, no matter how difficult, is really imitating God himself. Love is an act of the will. It's a decision, a choice. The feelings are good, they're wonderful, but they're not essential. They're secondary. To do the will, to desire the will, to desire the good for the other is what's essential. And to work at that, to do good things, to do kind things, to speak kindly to your spouse, whether you feel like it or not. You would do that in a job situation, you would do that in many situations, and to continue to do so, to continue to really want what's best for the ones you love, especially your spouse. To want what's best for them, which is really the greatest good, the highest good, is to want heaven for them, to want them to become holy, sanctified. And that brings us really to what is love. It's an act of the will, it's a decision, a choice, but it's even more than that. Love is wanting the good of the other. It's agape love, rather than a love that's based on feelings, on romance, the romantic kind of love that really is so widespread in the media, in books, in movies, in songs. Yes, feelings definitely have a part in love. We feel affection, we feel kindness, we feel good being in the presence of somebody we love. But that's not what true love is truly about. True love is sacrificial. St. John Paul the Great says, true conjugal love is a difficult love. That is so true. True conjugal love is a difficult love, but it's so much worth it. St. Paul says, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And with God's graces that come through all his sacraments, all the sacraments provide us with grace, and the sacrament of marriage, the sacrament of matrimony, provides us with enough graces to endure any situation if we call upon God and ask him for the graces. Sometimes we have to ask over and over and wait a long time, but if we have faith and trust, the graces will come. God has promised, and he never goes back on his promises. Love is an act of the will, a decision, a choice. Make the choice. See you next time. Bye-bye.